What's going on, guys? Coach Roy here with your workout notes for our Tuesday class. As a reminder, we're going to be closed on Thursday, and then Friday morning we won't have any AM classes. Friday night we're back to our normal schedule, including Saturday and obviously going forward for next week. Now, my favorite workout of this week, brought to you by the letter B because we got burpees and we get a decent amount of them. It is going to be an ascending ladder followed by a descending ladder of two different but kind of similar movements. Starting at 1, you've got burpees all the way up to 10, so it's going to be 10 rounds. Not only are those going to be burpees, but they're going to be burpees to an overhead target. And then after you finish each round of burpees, you have got more burpees combined with pull-ups though, so slightly different variation of the burpee. You've got a burpee pull-up underneath, well, your pull-apart target here. So I'll start with just one single burpee to that target, coming down, making contact here. Immediately following that, I finished the round of 1. Now I have got 10 burpee pull-ups. Coming down again, starting for RX, a dead hang, and you can kip your way up. Now I'm gonna do 10 of those. So we'll just pretend I'm fast forwarding. 9 and 10. All right, I just did my 10. Now I've got 2 regular burpees to that target. So coming down, 1, 2, and I've got 9 burpee pull-ups, again to the same bar. This is gonna get kind of confusing. So I might suggest something like this here if you can read it. Every time you finish a round, cross it off. I just finished my 1, now I know to go to my 10. Finish my 10, I know to go to my 2, and so on and so forth until finally you erase that entire board and you don't need it anymore. So that's your RX version. Intermediate is going to be pretty much the same thing. The only difference is going to be that you don't have to touch a target on the burpees. You can if you want to, obviously, if you like that extra challenge. And you can actually jump into the pull-up, so you don't have to start from the dead hang. The difference would be in RX, having to start from that dead hang and then get yourself over, whereas intermediate, you can jump and pull straight into it. You don't have to start from that dead hang. For our lifestyle, of course, you guys will have your options as well. You'll just have your standard burpees, and we're also going to cut off 1 round. So you'll start off with 1 and 9, and then you'll finish with 9 and 1, so you'll eliminate the round of 10. You'll do your standard burpees, and then you'll be able to do your burpee starting from a hanging position, jumping over. Jumping over. Of course, try not to use your legs as much. We want you to try and work on that upper body pull. As you start to get more fatigued and you need to use a little bit more legs, you can kind of self-adjust. All right, so that's the workout. After the workout, let me transition here. We're gonna be working on some handstand push-up stuff while under fatigue. So we've got a bunch of different drills that you guys can work on, starting with a pike handstand push-up negative. So I'm not concerned with how you get up, I'm just concerned with the control on the way down. Down to your knees, stand back up, looking through your legs. Get used to making solid contact on the mat. Don't just touch it and then immediately come off. I want you guys to put a little bit of weight on there. Once you start to excel at that, now you can start with the negative and pushing your way back up. From there, you can elevate yourself on the box. I want you to notice so far that my head has been coming down in front of my hands. I haven't been coming down. What I see a common error is people come here and then go straight down almost like it's a push-up. It's not going to be good for your shoulders. It's kind of an unnatural motion, especially pushing away from the floor. But also, it's not a realistic motion for when you get onto the wall and start working on handstand push-ups. Again, we can work on that negative. Then you can start to work on kipping from here, right up. An additional challenge, strict. And then from there, you can try wall facing handstand push-ups. And those are about all the variations of handstand push-ups that I can remember. Hopefully I didn't skip over one. All right, now your class ending challenge. Farmer's carries. You guys will just carry for 250 meters. See you later.